Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Loving Your Life with Mama D. And as promised, I have a video ready for you for this week. Yeah, I have been taking a little time off, but I'm ready to get back in the swing of things. Okay, so today I want to share with you a young lady that I have started following on YouTube probably since only January, I think January. So those of you who know me know that I've had back problems for years, actually 35 years to be exact, okay? And when I would get injections in my back, steroid injections, I had ablations and the whole 9 yards, what they would do is shoot up my blood sugar, okay? So my doctor had me watching my blood sugar because one time when I got an injection, my blood sugar shot up to like 350 and they were there for like 2 days. So what they did was prescribe me some metformin, and I took the metformin and it did not agree with me, okay? I could not take it. And then they prescribed me, I believe it was Jardiance was the next prescription, and it caused me to have kidney stones, a kidney infection, bladder infection, overactive bladder, it was bad. It was bad. I ended up going to a urologist and getting help from them. And so then time went on, and I got another injection later on. Blood sugar shot up again, so they decided to put me on Januvia. Januvia, after about 2 or 3 days, I started having that pain in my side. It was my kidneys again. Got another CAT scan, kidney stones again, okay? I'm telling the doctor, I cannot take diabetic medicine. If I'm not diabetic and that medicine is not agreeing with my body, I mean, maybe Paula can take it, or Susie can take it, or Miss Appletree can take it, but I can't take that stuff. I just can't. And I'm not saying it doesn't work for people. I'm sure people have great success with it, but it doesn't work for me. And I'm an advocate for knowing your own body. So I kept telling the doctor, talking to the doctor over and over and over about this. So then after, well, make a long story short, she put me on glipizide back in January because this other medicine I took, I got off of it, and it caused weight gain. It caused my sugars to go out of control. And I don't know what else it did, but I know those are the two things. So she said, well, now your blood sugar is back up, so I got to give you something else. So I started taking glipizide. About a week later, I got pain in my side again. I'm back to the doctor, ma'am, this diabetic medicine. I said, just let me handle this on my own with the way I eat, okay? So she referred me to the office pharmacist, and then I start wearing a glucose monitor, and I'm sure you all understand and know the Libre. Okay, it's up under there. There it is. So I start wearing that to monitor my blood sugars, which even if you're not diabetic, if you can get one and just watch it, the food that we eat, it does stuff to our body that we need to know. So anyway, so when I start wearing this and watching, trying to research things where I could help myself, I came across this lady, and this is my book. Let me go ahead and open it up. It just came in the mail the other day, I think by Amazon. And this is the book. Her name is Jessie. I cannot pronounce her last name. There it is. But she's known as the Glucose Goddess, and she has hacks. And this is a New York Times bestseller. I went on and got this book. It may be between $15 and $20. I don't remember, but whatever it costs, because I've been watching her. And then I also got the workbook, okay? So what I needed to do is on my own, and I was working with the pharmacist, lowering my blood sugar by what I eat, okay? Because it was just necessary. I can't do the medicine, so I have to take the responsibility to do it myself and let food be my medicine. And this I know, and I know you know. Food can be your medicine. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through this. I just got it. I've been kind of following some of her methods. It looks like she's got some recipes and some real good stuff in here. So I'm going to be reading this. I'm going to be working through with the workbook. And, but anyway, so what I've been doing for the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks, one of her hacks is to have a savory breakfast. So what does that mean? It means that you eat something with lots of fiber before you go in on any donuts, pancakes, waffles, French toast, blueberry muffins. If you wear one of these, you will see what it does to your blood sugar. And if it stays up high for too long, girl, then your A1C starts going up, and then they put you in a category of diabetes. Okay, I think you have to have 3 high readings. Your A1C, if it's high 3 times, and that's it. It's in your chart. You're diabetic. So, but diabetes is reversible. Okay, no matter how it came upon you, and no matter how, I don't know if it's because you were like me with injections, back problems, other pain, even injections in your knee, your hip, all of it can do it. It all can do it. But I wanted to show you this morning one of my hacks and what I've been doing, 2 of my hacks that I've been doing every morning, except for maybe Sundays. I usually don't eat too much on Sunday, but well, I don't eat much until dinner. So, but I'm going to go take you upstairs and we're going to have breakfast. I'm going to make my breakfast that I usually do every morning, and it is a savory breakfast, and it'll give you an idea as to what you can do. And we'll talk a little bit more about what the savory breakfast can do. Now, if you go to her page, her YouTube channel, she is the most fashionable, easy talking. You think I have a calming voice. Honey, her voice is just, I just sit there and listen video after video after video. And I've learned so much until I just wanted to order her books. Okay? All right. So without further ado, listen, if you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and tell me. In fact, the question of the day is, have you ever worn a Libre, or there's other ones, I think it's a Dexcon? Has your doctor told you that you have prediabetes? Have you gotten injections that shot your blood sugar up and now you're somewhat alarmed? Are you health conscious to the place that you want to take care of your body and cut out some of the foolish foods that we eat, all that processed food? I've been talking about it for a long time, but sometimes it hits home more at times than in others. And I had a wake-up call because I'm telling y'all, I had got down to 205. And when I stopped taking this one medicine, I think the medicine was Rybelsus. I stopped taking that medicine and my weight shot right back up to 222, higher than what my weight was, because I was started at 219. So I've worked my way down. I'm back down to 215 now. I'm proud to say it. I'm not ashamed, but I want to be able to help you. And I want to see my weight on my own inch back down, because I want to weigh 199. I want to get under the 200-pound mark. And the only way I'm going to do it is through what I eat and exercise. And because I'm in so much pain, I've been in terrible pain, it is hard for me to really get out and walk and go back to the Y and do the things I wanted to do. Because once I went to the Y once and I felt so good, and then the next time I went, it was a different instructor, and I think she kind of overworked us a little bit, and I got it. Oh, my pain level was at like to 10, and I haven't been back. So I got to get things under control with my body. I think if I lose a little more weight and just start working with my, I have a Pilates ball, just kind of work with that, bouncing on it and everything, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But right now, we're going to go up to the kitchen and we're going to make us a savory breakfast. All right. Okay, so we're now in Mama D's kitchen. Remember Mama D's kitchen? You're in Mama D's kitchen. I just had to do that. Anyway, so what we're going to do is do a savory breakfast. And here are my simple and basic ingredients. Well, first, let me give you the first half. This is what I have been doing every morning for probably the past 3 weeks or so. This little thing here, this is an 8-ounce water. The normal size is, you know, the big ones are probably 16. But I don't think we think of these as 8 ounces a glass of water, okay? So with 8 ounces of water, what I do is add a capful, or some say a tablespoonful, of the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. This is for your gut. It helps things start to process in your stomach, especially after you first woke up in the morning. Okay, so you just pour that right in here. It's not too much, because if you try to take it straight, it's bad on your stomach and bad on your teeth, the enamel on your teeth, because it's very acidic. And shake it up. Now, another thing you can do, you can add a little squeeze of lemon. But I'm not going to do that this morning. I'm just going to go ahead and just turn this up, because it's very refreshing and it gets everything started. And you should do this about 30 minutes or so before you eat your meal, okay? All right. Last bit. Okay, so my skillet is heating up. I'm going to pour in some avocado oil. If you want to use olive oil, that's your choice. That's fine. Or coconut oil. You can also use some plant-based butter, or whatever you do to coat your skillet. Or you can also use water. Okay, so here's my onion. I'm just going to make some nice, these are those big onions, these big green onions. I love these. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the whole bulb of it. You can use the green. I'll use the green part of it tomorrow. But I just use parts of it, and I just kind of cut it. I don't try to make chop any particular way. I just cut it up to my liking, and then get it into the skillet. Okay, let's stir the onions around, get them going. Okay, now let's do the tomatoes. I'm just going to do just maybe half of this tomato, not a whole lot. But chop it up a little. And let's get that in here too. Okay. I'm going to add, stir this. I'm going to add a little water just so they can cook down without adding more oil. I'm just going to add my frozen spinach. I've been cooking out of this bag, so it's not a whole lot left in here. So I'll probably just go ahead and dump the rest of it. Okay. And let's give it all a stir. And we'll let it cook down. We want the spinach to get a little soft. We want those onions to soften up. And then I'm going to season it with my organic, no salt seasoning. Okay. I got this from Costco. This is really, really good. Now for my actual salt, I'm going to use a little pinch of Celtic salt. Okay. Yes, I'm using salt, but Celtic salt is the best, and it's just a pinch. Okay. All right, let's keep it stirring. Let me bring you over so you can see. Okay. See that? So all you want to do is get all those veggies incorporated right there, just like that. Let it cook down. Put a little water in there so it can have a little extra steam. If you want to, you can add some more of your oil, but from here I will only add water. So it looks like I need a little bit more water. I'll add about another ounce, just to give it a little more steam and finish cooking down. Okay, now while that's finished cooking, and you don't want to overcook it, but you just want to get everything nice and soft. 2 cage-free eggs. Yeah, I've been using the brown eggs more. They cost about the same as the white eggs now. Eggs are so expensive. I don't know what they are in your city, but they run about $5 a dozen. And I got 2 dozen packs from Costco for $8. So that averaged out to $4 a dozen. Never thought that we would be saying $4 a dozen for eggs would be a good buy, but it is what it is nowadays. Okay, so we're going to whip that up real good. Now there's a little pinch of Celtic salt. And then I also add some black pepper. And I also put in a little ground turmeric. Just a little pinch. You don't want to overdo it, but just enough for the sake of inflammation. Just one little dash. Okay? And mix that. Okay. Yeah, see? You don't want to change the color of it. Now this is ready. Okay? I'm going to put most of it on a plate. Well, actually, let me show you even an easier way. Let's put it all on a plate. Okay. And I'm going to set the skillet aside. Not going to necessarily wash it. And then I'm just going to eat most of it. Okay. So this is how you start. This is how I start my savory breakfast. Onion, tomato, spinach, a few spices. I got my apple cider vinegar water. Normally I would take a little longer between drinking the water and eating. It hasn't been quite a half an hour, but I try to make it about a half an hour because I drink it when I first get up. Okay. This right here is so good. Spinach is delicious anyway. With the onions, the tomatoes, and the spices, and sometimes I even add summer squash or zucchini. Yes, ma'am. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat most of this, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I saved just a little bit. Now let's go ahead and do the omelet. Okay, so in that same skillet, I'm not washing it or anything. I'm just going to use the same skillet. I'm going to pour in a little avocado oil. Sometimes I use my plant base. It just depends. And then I pour my egg mixture. It's already ready. And I just pour that in. Let that go around. Don't worry about the spinach or anything that's on the utensils. It's all going down the same hatch. Okay. Turn the heat down a little bit. And let's let that cook for a second. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put in this is a plant-based cheese, cheddar cheese. Sprinkle that all over. Not too much. And then add the rest of my spinach mix. If I'm only cooking for me, this is not for anybody else. This is all me. And then we're going to go ahead and flip this over. Okay. And I'm going to actually move it off the heat. Okay. Plate's ready. Slide that on right onto the plate. There she is. Now all you have to do is say your grace and enjoy. Okay. All right, let's try it. Father God, we thank you for this food that we are about to receive for the nourishment of our body. We thank you for all things. In Jesus' name, amen. I know it's a little hot, but let's try. Not too hot. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. That's good. You see, by having the spinach and the greens first, it just puts the fiber in the bottom of your stomach and starts the digestive engines going. And then through the day, your stomach is set. You fed your gut properly. And then the other things that you eat through the day, just still be mindful. If I eat lunch or if I eat dinner, have a little salad or something green, something fibrous before you have that meal. And you'll see a difference in your glucose. I'm telling you, check out my girl. She's really helped me. She's helped me a lot. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. And I almost have the same thing every day. It's quick and easy. And if I wasn't doing a video, gosh, it would take me less than 10 minutes for all of this. So remember, it's your life. You love it. Make the best of it. Give me a thumbs up. Share the video. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you do for your savory breakfast, or have you heard of this before and did this video help you? Did you like the content? Okay? And let me know if you want to see more like this. Okay? Listen, it's your life. Love it. Make the best of it. And I'll see you on the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye.